get some things right here today. Oh, Baba, go pull. I know what you gotta do. Go pull. I'll hold your hand. My little bro, you were too bad. You're too awesome. Too awesome, bro. Brody, you're too awesome. Can't hang around. Don't come in. Doing a lot of reading. Get a headache from reading. Cut that out. Stay away from the plant. Buenos días! somebody. You want to run out there and greet them? Jeez, Nelly. So hold on. We'll go out there and meet him later because it's raining. All right, let me go ahead and get into this. I really didn't want to put up Chinese, pale skin, blah, because you're not white. And Chinese, that's a misnomer. And I really don't care how you feel right now because, I have dreams. I converse with people. I was talking to my 81-year-old uncle. I knew my great-great-uncles who fought in the fictional Civil War, which it wasn't. I am tired of the lies of history. Do you know what we call this? My father, when he passed away, when I had to return back to the Navy and go on a world cruise, we don't call it silver or gray. We call this hoary. You know why we call it hoary? Because it alludes to wisdom and knowledge. Somebody had a hard time, and most of you Pelskins, whenever you tell a story based upon your ideology of whitewash. And everything's got to be centered around somewhere on the Caucasus, whatever islands. Stop with your fake history. Your ancestors were melanated. Whether it be straight noses, double chin like I got, whatever. Stop. Your history right today, your history right now, what you know, and then when you go back and allude to think you're teaching something, it's based on a Zionist narrative. And that's far from, because before Zionism was Theosophical Society. Before that, it was a foreign occupation. Chinese, we didn't come to your land perverting, poisoning your babies. We came there 2 or 3 occasions helping you fight before you became who you are today. Okay? So all this China Mac and everything else needs to shut up. Seriously, because y'all don't know real history. None of you. None of you do. Let me tell you what the name of this land was. And we didn't have no goofy presidents. You know what Abraham Lincoln was? Let me help you out right quick. Because a lot of y'all are pretty benign running with this fake government's narrative that you keep following with these goofy jackboots running around who don't know nothing either. The majority of them, whether melanated or not or whatever, you got a lot of foreigners running around with doohickeys on their head and everything else. I hate saying foreigners, but when you don't know the truth of history and you come to this land, my ancestral land, not no fake mongrel, because Genghis Khan, this is what the pale skins, they went all the way from the illusion of what he looked like to now he's a pale skin, but when you go back even 40 to 50 years of paintings and drawings, he's dark skinned. When I told you my good friend who I haven't talked to since I was on the reservation, didn't she? A good friend I had to wrestle with a funny little suit on and everything when I went to Siberia. All right? He says everybody knows Genghis Khan was a Negro. What is wrong with you people? All these governments work together, and if you step out of line, you get deceased. And this is based on the 16th and 17th century, you idiots. I kept telling y'all, we call this place Cuevera Regron. Regnon, like Rugon, which is my ancestors' tribe, a clan. It's a fighting clan. We didn't walk around with feathers in our hairs and skin suits on. We walked around clothed. Armor, which was renowned, and they hide it every time they find it here. Those were suits that you can run, tumble, and flip in, but they were excellent for fighting and harnessing the natural energy in the 8.3 to 5 megahertz around, or gigahertz around you. Or hertz, if you want to use that. You people don't know nothing. And I'm tired of it. Tartaria, Russia. It was everywhere. Chilaga, which they call Chicago. They can't create nothing. That's nothing new. All they do is weaponize it. Everywhere you go, you make war. Cannibalism. And then you write us into the history as if it existed with us. Never. I signed the Franciscan letters. You're fake Jesuits. A righteous, upright people. Not no mongrel or Mongolian. That's just usurped so they can further have this fake-ass Chinese government come over here on this land as if it belongs to them when they're not even the sheep people. They're perversion. I got Chinese cousins and Dutch and Spanish. Tired of you sick mutts. All of you. Every one of you crayon colors is sickening. Disturbingly so sickening. Holiday is Tartarian word, which they made gray, white, and silver. You sicken me. King Tartarus ruled here. King! not some goofy fake president. Lincoln was not a president. And he wasn't that pale skin they keep showing you. He's a goddamn king, the last of a reigning monarch. You imbeciles. Even Bing Crosby with his fake ass Ashkenaz, whatever want to call himself as, in 1942, him and his goofy ass partner paid him and his wife. Does that look like some pale ass Abraham Lincoln? It was a smack in the face. Do you know why Italy, with their bravado and their foolishness, forgot who they were? The Dark Tower, you forget the father, you forget your father's face, what do you forget? You forget your mother's face, what do you forget? Your hand is unsteady. Your soul is unquenched. You're in a bowl of pestilence, a dark cavern. You don't know nothing except for what the occupiers have made you to know. And that's division, deception, hate, everything that goes against order, natural order. It's Charles Schwab, some nerd, geek, punk. People follow because they following something else, you idiots. And when it comes, it'll be too late for you motherfuckers to get it together. Excuse my language. You sums get together. I'm so tired of y'all. I really am. Y'all tire me. And you're boring. Every last one of you. Everybody's medicine's jacked, except theirs. Everybody's food is corrupted, except theirs. The air and the water. Listen, the soil you step on with your bare feet gets into your pores. That's why it's good to be barefooted, to toughen them up so it can't get in. Y'all only know how to come together with your little goofy young puppets, putting on costumes. Great numbers everywhere. And you listen to them, you idiots. Why? Because your bloodlet, you're murdered? You done hurt some children? You don't know how to come out of it? How about taking the first step and removing yourself from the dynamics of that? You're all stupid. They put all the history right in front of you. What do? You ignore it. For what? Hoary-headed. Hoary-headed. And let's stop saying in Latin and Greek. That is felonious too. Why they run back to that? Because that's when they arrived. You idiots. George Orwell said it the best. Napoleon wasn't even a pale skin. And him and Alexander the Great, they were lovers. But when you have to fight to conquer a people, you fight from the inside and the outside. They betrayed the original people of that land. I don't want to check out nothing. I'm tired of everything y'all send me. It's stupid. It says even in the Bible, hoary-headed. Why would that slide by y'all? Because you're fake pastors, preachers, and deities? You pimp popes and everything else? Your lies, the conscriptors, to utilize stuff that have no... And you people with the ankh. You goofy niggas with the ankh. And those are your enemies, you freaking idiots. No, wait until they show themselves, you bunch of dimwits. Bunch of idiots. Well, you can't be. I don't care about you effeminate men. Do you know why most young men are murdering and locked up? Women? Because there's no men in their lives with your fake feminine asses. Nothing feminine about you. You're broken. You don't know what means to be a feminine other than the fact you got a coochie and some boobies. That's all you know. And y'all get that confused because you want to rub them together. And things you call yourselves men. I told you men make the women powerful, protect the women, and the women make the men powerful. I am so tired of y'all. And I really am. I am so tired of y'all. Every one of you. When I said my people, what do you think I meant? Oh, you thought we were the same, huh? You have no clue. Still living in your world of fantasy and fiction. And you pale-skinned idiots, stop talking about Tartaria. You don't know the first thing about it. Sick of y'all. When I said I was like Jonah, they called Jonah, I wasn't playing. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to tell y'all nothing no more. So be your master's dogs and puppies. Your pets, they're pets. Y'all ain't know how to get to know nobody. You don't know when a give horse looks you in the mouth. You don't know nothing. How to protect one another. How to nurture one another. How to walk side by side as we once did. To be together. I married my first wife. She didn't know who I was. I didn't like who I was, and I was confused with my choices. But she's a sack of shit right now. Why? Because she's every bit of this world. Not from it. Well, from it, not every. From it, but not of order. She's every bit of this world like so many of you. Confused, dyslexic, and knowing the truth. Know why I study languages? Know why I study cultures? To see how lost our people have become. There was only one culture. And if you want to know what the epitome of freedom was, that was what it was. Y'all sicken me. It only takes one generation, one little youngling to change the course of the direction of an entire century. They know that. Y'all don't know shit. I've given information over information, and people ran with it to build a platform so they can be adored instead of what needs to be really done. And they act like they believe their lies as if I don't see them or through them. And that's the disturbing part. How blind y'all are. You go to Newark, New Jersey. You go to Philly, Cali, even Salt Lake City. I'm going to say something about Utah is going to be disturbing. Go down to Houston, Seattle, Washington. And you walk around in Florida by the beaches, you look at the homeless and the people out there walking around like zombies. Have you gotten the picture yet? No, because you need to see what you see in the movies. Y'all are the breeders. Y'all are the preview before that part, and yet that part's walking around. You just haven't attained or reached it. So it's important for these goofies to mend machine and man. Why? Because there's something else that wants to change the whole dynamic, to insert itself. Y'all sicken me. All religions, all of it, garbage. Because you don't even live by that. Y'all are the biggest walking A to Z hypocrisy. Lately, I've been standing in the middle of my apartment, mini condo, whatever you want to call it, duplex, whatever, and I hear the voices of my neighbors. I hear them talking when I didn't before. So you know what I do in my head? I yell out real loud, "Quiet, I can hear you." Then I don't hear the voices no more. Not voices like what you think. I literally hear them walking and talking. Like, let me go outside. I think it's fun, but I don't want to play it. I don't want to hear people's voices and their thoughts. I walked by my neighbor's apartment. Their windows closed and everything. And I knew they were playing video games. I can't see inside the window. Sure enough, playing video games. Because I can hear them playing and talking and laughing. I told you you're more powerful than you even know. And yet y'all run around sounding dumb as fuck. It's tiresomely dumb. I'm retired as a police officer. You retired as a fucking another idiot. I work for the government, another fucking puppet. Can you be honest? Or were you allowed in those circles? Or just the cannon fodder, that way they can have someone on display say, we're normal. I don't care about the government. I don't care about none of this stuff. Jackboots in uniform. Nobody's paying attention. There's a word. Let's see if I can pull up this word. There's a word. Let me see if I can pull it up. No, I already gave y'all the boy. But y'all still want to go run around, listen to people talking about Yahweh, Yahweh she, Yehushi, Aha. No! Stop it. And then you get all bothered when you're wrong. But you can't accept it. And hoary doesn't necessarily mean straight hair. Many of our people have straight hair. It's not about hair. It's stupid, man. You can't make this stuff up, bro. How they've created y'all. It's just amazing. I sit there and I ponder relativity to thoughts, and I'm like, how did they do it? Well, it's easy. Wars. Last wars we fought was to protect all of us. Not mankind, not human. We're not a hue of a man. We're not some kind of man. God damn, people. Maybe you pale skins, but not all of us. We're a man. Men of the opposite. With your fictional history. And your fictional knowledge. Stupid asses. You know what, Charles Schwab and all those people who want the New World Order, are you aware that they are not just psychotic, but mindlessly psychotic? Are y'all aware of that? I'm not name calling. I'm pointing something out I studied in medicine and psychology and in sociology. They're neurotically psychotic. Because you don't know what they've done And it's a big game on their part because they get to go everywhere and see everything that you don't. You idiots that believe the earth is a spinning ball, they did a job on you lackeys. You can't even tell when you're flying 30,000 feet up in the air how far you can see across the flat plane because they made you so damn dumb. You can fly up, you can go out and get a low plane, styrofoam plane that can reach with a balloon that can reach a little over 30,000 feet and see the sun. And you know, it's a math and science to how light radiates out from a certain point, even if it illuminates all around, that you will fly out and see the sun, the light hit certain corners and then dark. The sun ain't but so high up in our atmosphere. But you people, I don't care about your puppets, the ones who want to play the same thing as if it's going to keep running afoot. You idiots don't matter. Because see, when you get to where you're going, you know, you're not going to live forever. There's no rejuvenation chamber and all that shit for you and all that. No. You will want to be able to say something to those that did what you did, and you shall not be able to. So hold on to that. Conscript and stay your ass right where you're at and believe that by you betraying all the walks of life that you're safe. Go right ahead. A bunch of idiots. I was going to look it up, I don't have to. Y'all are pathetic. As great as you can be. As great as you are. I have this biological family that becomes so fucking stupid. But aren't you all my biological family? My kinfolk, my kindred? My sentinelli? My dagonatin? Aren't you my familia? You ain't gotta share shit. You don't have to share nothing. I don't care anymore. I'm still gonna come on and read today. I'm about to get off of this thing because I've had enough. You look at me and you think you know what you're looking at. I am about to be 50. God damn it. It's an aspirin. I have to take one every day. At least for another month, I'm told. Hold on. I'm about to say something that's no need to say, honestly. Wow. This is what they do? You can't make this up, bro. Unbelievable. I'm gonna tell you right now, Google is nothing but a mess. I shared with y'all on here and a while ago, and on Facebook, I guess Instagram, who controls the name and picture. But now, the young idiot, Wikipedia. Well, you know who controls Google, right? Why is it that y'all have a hard time paying attention to this little stuff? I'm 56. You know that, right? I removed all this hair off my head and my face, I wouldn't look a day like it. And colored in my mustache, my beard, my eyebrows. You wouldn't know it. You would not know it. Should be coming up on 57. Y'all just you don't get it. You really don't get it. No, I know you're going to go right back to your regular old day of slaving and everything else you do. Letting everything you've been inoculated and indoctrinated with, it takes on a generation to keep playing out. Because every other idiot is doing it, they feel like everybody else. That's the cesspool of stupidity, or dumbtivity. The bandwagon of leaders. Alright, I'm gonna shut it down. I'm not saying go be violent. I'm not saying go and hurt people. I'm not saying don't abide by the decency of law. I am not saying go running around running your mouth because you don't know what to say. Trust me, I've been paying attention to everyone. Literally. I feel like fucking Satan's claws. Everything you think you know of history is nothing but a pure fabricated lie, utilizing some truths. Changed, manipulated, shit added to it, perverted. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a couple hours to read, all right? See y'all in a little bit.